What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your November 2019 reading. This is going to be for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now, please remember that this is not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your Rising, your Moon, and your Venus for added messages. I want to thank all of you guys for coming here. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. I am a Gemini Moon, so I love y'all down, okay? If you are returning, hey, thank you for coming back. I missed you guys. I hope you're doing well. And I want to thank all of you guys who reach out for personal readings. Love doing those. It's really why I like doing this. Like, I like to help you guys, figure out your shit kind of one-on-one. So if you are interested in a personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. If you look at my about menu or my about tab, I've got my menu of services too. So if you already plan out which reading you want to do, you just like easily get the ball rolling. Okay. Let's get into it. So Gemini, okay, you have two major arcana in this spread, which is the Fool and the Magician. I love that. So we can bank on the fact that there's a lot of new beginnings going on. I think also we can bank on a lot of, and we have the earthworm. Let's start there actually. So earthworm energy. Earthworm energy is often that energy of like the newbie at the job, or the new person in their business, or somebody who's like fresh and shy and a little bit hesitant, to something new, right? And this energy really reminds us that everyone has been in that place before. Everyone's a newbie at one point or another. Really honor your insights at this time, because a lot of times it's great to have newbies around, because then you get that fresh insight, you get valuable perspective that maybe people who've been doing something for such a long time can't see, because they have their way and their routine and their whatever. So really honor that if you're in a new space, whether it be a new job, new relationship, new whatever. And it's also a reminder to just remember, like, the grass is always greener wherever you water it. All right, so don't be looking at people and feeling envious, jealous, sad, thinking that they've got all these things that you don't have and that you've been aspiring and trying to work so hard to get. Because number one, at the end of the day, we don't really know anybody's life. People show us what they want to show us, right? And number two, again, there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody's happiness. There's room for everybody's creativity. There's room for everything and everybody to be celebrated. So just really take that time. And I understand, again, I'm a Gemini moon, coming from that, even like when it comes to this tarot shit, like, it's easy, especially in the beginning, it would be easy for me to look at other people and be like, oh my God, I want to build that community. I want that type of following. But just really having the mind frame of honoring where you're at in this space, understanding that everybody has to start somewhere, knowing that it's a beautiful place to start, and not being apprehensive, not being shy to speak up, not being, feeling like you are never going to get to wherever your end goal is, because you absolutely are, especially with consistency. And I think you guys are really in a good place. Again, for the last few months, we've been talking about a lot of career things with you guys. So this may have to do with, again, if some of you guys have jumped into something new and it feeling like a little like, ooh, I don't know. It's okay. And we've all been there, and you guys are going to thrive, and you guys are doing well, and life is beautiful, and yada, yada. Okay. So bottom of the deck, you got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, what is that about? That's about wishes coming true, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, regardless of your surroundings. Nine of Cups for me always reminds me to, again, stay in the present moment, because this person is happy. This reminds me of like that guy at the booth, like who's like rich or something, and he's got all these bottles to himself, and he's just totally satisfied on his own, right? Independent of anybody else. So I think this is really beautiful. I think this is a great omen to you guys that your wishes are coming true. Things are happening in due time, but to really embrace that this moment that you're in right now as being a little fresh, maybe being a little green, maybe being a little naive, and just, again, embracing it, because things always change and you guys will evolve, and things are going to look very different very, very soon. Okay. If you've been going through some troubles. Okay. Now, you guys start out King of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Fool card. Again, new beginnings. Now, the King of Cups is interesting because I know a lot of you guys have dealt with air energy. I mean, not air. Maybe you guys have too, but dealt with fire energy. Shit, I can't talk. Water energy. We are also in Scorpio season still, so this could be that poking out. But I love the King of Cups energy because this king is calm, he's patient, he's loving, he's kind, he's fair. Like if we're talking relationship things, this is like a really loving king that you can count on to be loving. Someone who knows how to ride the emotional wave, right? This isn't someone who is this is someone who feels deeply, you know, even if they don't show it. So this could be someone else, but I really do feel like this is your energy. Also with cup suits, you know, it does talk about the emotion, it does talk about intuition too. So really trust your gut. And it's funny, I'm looking at the earthworm card and it makes me think of intestines. You know what I mean? So again, going back to trusting your gut, trusting your stomach, all that kind of stuff. Ooh, Page of Cups is what's clarifying this. So some of you guys might be getting some love offers coming in, especially if they are a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Pages always come around the cusp of new things. It's like the beginning of a beginning, right? And Page of Cups energy is just very pure. Very loving. It's that butterflies, it's that giddy, it's that newness. So for some of you guys, in terms of love, this is coming right at you. Now, 5 of Swords. Ooh, Lord. 5 of Swords, what's clarifying you is the 2 of Cups. That's interesting. Some of you guys might be in a place, I do feel like some of you guys are really in this independent place where you're just trying to make things happen for yourself. So there is almost like, okay, I don't have time for the distraction of love. Could be true, right? But, and I'm not trying, I don't want you guys to be distracted either. The thing is though, you guys, especially with this King of Cups showing up, I feel like you guys have discernment enough to know when something's right at this moment. You know what I mean? AKA, if you have met someone who you have like a divine connection with and you can really see some growth happening, don't sabotage, right? Don't do the self-sabotage thing because we're scared and we're nervous and oh, I'm too busy and oh, I'm too that. Because the fact of the matter is we can make time for all things that are important to us. If a connection is important to you and the connection seems solid enough, ooh, some of you guys, this might be a serious connection. Like leading to justice, like leading to marriage connection. All I'm saying is use your intuition and your discernment. Don't do things based out of fear. I feel like this could be a, I don't want to touch this, I'm scared, thing. And I would hate for you guys to miss out on a beautiful opportunity. In the same breath, if there are distractions, people who are distractions, things that are distractions, absolutely cut them out. Absolutely. And not, you know, in an ugly way, but just like give yourself the time and the space that you will often give others because you need it and you deserve it. And I will say during this month, there might be some people trying to push certain buttons, right? Especially if it's an ex. There could be a chance of an ex coming back to try to poke and see if they can still get you emotionally wound up. Stand your ground, ignore it, right? And I say that because you got the 5 of Swords, but also as an advice card, you do have the 7 of Wands that is coming up too, that we will talk about. But really standing your ground, definitely block out the distractions. But some of you, I will say, it feels like you are in a place where you have a chance for a really beautiful connection. And so I would hate for you to miss out on that type of opportunity based on whatever. You know what I mean? The Fool card. This is a whole new journey. It's a whole new life. It's a whole new form of risk taking, right? There's a lot of cards in the tarot deck that talk about endings and beginnings, but the Fool is different because what sets it apart from all the other new beginnings cards is its main message is it requires a risk. Oh my God, guys, y'all are falling in love. Y'all are falling in love with somebody. Gemini, you got the Lovers. That's your card. That's your energy. It's clarifying this new moon. A lot of you guys are taking a new leap in the form of love, and it is about damn time. Wheel of Fortune. This is the karmic wheel turning in your favor. Two of Cups that leads to the Lover's card and has the Justice card and a King of Cups and a Page of Cups. Guys, if it's love, let it be. Like, don't sabotage this. Of course, be mindful. Of course, use your sense. Of course, trust your gut. But if you guys know that there's a beautiful thing staring you in the eyeball, stare back, girl. Just don't. Woo. Yes, Lord. Don't shy away based on fear. Don't shy away based on I don't have time. You do have time if you want to make time. That's just what it is. The Magician card. Tower. Hold on. So Magician is actually what's in your environment. Now, the Magician on a great end can be someone who's very confident, someone who knows they have the power to push forward, to make things happen, right? He's got all his tools that he needs right there laid out on his table. In a bad sense, a Magician can be someone who's manipulative, someone who tries to get over on you. I will say, wow. Some of you guys, okay. Some of you guys, especially if you've dealt with a Scorpio, there's going to be a reconnection. The Death card popped out and it popped out in reverse. It literally laid down on the spread reverse. And I don't do reversals, but we do honor them when they happen. That's Scorpio energy. This is someone who was reluctant, probably reluctant in the past to make certain changes, make certain sacrifices. Things couldn't quite move forward. And then now we've got this Tower where it's like, boom, out of nowhere, right? Things happen. Communication happens. Truth comes out. Things come forward. If you are dealing with an ex, especially if they are Scorpio, do not be surprised if there's going to be some communication coming up in the next few weeks. That is definitely a possibility. Now, the Queen of Swords is a queen who, first of all, she's a warrior, right? Like you don't fuck with the Queen of Swords. That's your energy, actually. You don't fuck with the Queen of Swords. You don't lie to the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords can smell bullshit from miles away, right? She's the queen who's been heartbroken. She's the queen who has gone through all these things before. She is the queen who... she's gained her wisdom through her heartbreak, through her experiences. Wow. Four of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Swords. Again, big message about distractions. Big message about only dealing with things that are worthy of it, right? So not giving your energy up to stupid situations or people, being very mindful of that. You got that Four of Pentacles, which is all about kind of that, that it's a very guarded energy, right? He's holding on to his pentacles for dear life. Why? Because I'm assuming he thinks that there's something he can lose in that. Some of you guys are very, very, very reluctant to this. Very, 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 very reluctant to it. And in many cases, it's because this person or this situation in the past has caused so much heavy shit where you're just like, ugh. Like, it's a headache to think about it, right? Ten of Wands is that energy of needing to delegate. It's that energy of needing to let some of these wands go so that you can feel a little bit lighter and make the moves that you need to make, right? Things might start to feel heavy. If someone is coming back from your past, I don't know, I almost feel like you're kind of open to hear what they have to say. But I think in the ways that matter to you most, you will see that there's no real significant change. So you're just kind of like, nah, like it's not shade. I don't want to argue with you. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I'm going to keep to myself. We'd be cool. You know what I mean? That kind of energy. Because you've got the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, which popped out, clarifying the Ten of Wands. I just feel like this person, for some of you guys, this relationship, if this is a relationship, it got to the point where there's certain things you can't take back. You know what I mean? Like if there's arguments, there's certain things that they said they can't take back. There's certain things they did that you just can't fully forgive. I actually feel like you guys are on to new. This Fool card and this Lovers card actually does not feel like it's connected to that Magician, Death, Tower, Queen of Swords. This feels like it's something new. I feel like you guys have something new on the horizon. And I'm gonna be honest with you. In the event that some of you guys do, and this old person tries to come and talk to you about it, they might say some things that are really cutting. They might, again, really try to push your buttons, really, really kind of fuck with you mentally. Because I feel like that was maybe almost their way in the past, but I feel like you guys are onto something new. You got the Page of Wands, and then look, so added message, you got the Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. All action, all wands. Again, I feel like there's something new coming in. Some of you guys, this person might be coming from a distance. This person could be younger than you, could be a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, does not have to be. What I will say is there's a lot of spark, a lot of connection, and a lot of genuine love to be had here. But it's almost like you have to block out there. Do you know what I mean? Standing your ground, right? And I think there's a little bit of worry with this Nine of Wands popping up, right? Because that's kind of like, ooh, I'm feeling anxious. I don't know. Is this the right direction? Is this the right move? Trust your gut. Again, trusting your gut. Going back to that King of Cups energy where you're very intuitive and very emotionally intelligent, right? And, you know, people try to give Gemini a hard time, but you guys are actually really good at that. You guys understand balance. You understand duality. You understand all of that. Queen of Cups. Yeah. You guys, look, somebody new is coming, and I feel like they're going to be bitter when you're like, because I feel like the way that you're blocking them is differently. You're not loud. You're not trying to be cutty. You're not even trying to hurt a feeling. You're just like, no, thank you. Oh, yeah? Oh, good. I'm so glad you're doing well. Thanks. Do you want to go to dinner? No, thank you. Like, it's like that. It's just very like, no, thanks. High Priest and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys, your goals are too big for this. Your goals are too big for what the older person or what the last person is trying to bring. Ten of Wands. Again, it's coming back. Page of Wands. They're still childish. And Page of Swords, they can still be childish and say things that are cutting and harmful. And then Three of Swords, you're not over that. Like, you're not going back to that. What broke your heart? I feel like there's somebody that's coming back that really did you guys in. And you guys are just like, no, not doing that again, not going down that road. And you're really taking a chance to do something new, which brings you to this place of the Lovers and the Fool and this beautiful energy, right? Wishes coming true, right? Love it. Love it. I actually love it. I love it. So you guys got block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Boom. And then you guys got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yes, you guys are on to a new love, and it's deep and it's beautiful and it's balanced and it's fair and it's honest and it's true. And while this old person is coming back, trying to, wiggle back in, I feel like they're able to hold up the charade of I'm different, I'm changed for a while, but they can't hold it up for forever, right? That Death card came out reversed. So, which I tell people during Mercury retrograde, maybe stay away from making huge decisions, but this is really a good time to fill things out and be very clear. And I think that's what you guys are doing. And you guys are getting blessed with a beautiful new relationship. I'm just telling you that right now. Beautiful new relationship and legacy. Money's going to be growing. And again, if you are in a field or if you're doing something new just in general where you're like, oh my God, I feel like such a dumbass. How do I even do this? Like even dating. How do I even date? Because I'm going through that. Like, how do I do this? How does this work again? We've all been there. Like, it's okay. Earthworm energy is here. And, just understand that whatever new spaces that you guys are in that may be making you feel uncomfortable, you're going to figure it out. And we've all been there before. So like reach out to the people who love you, and the people that you trust and the people that you love back. So I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please thumbs up and I'll see you later. Bye, Jim.